The book I am about to introduce today is a book called Awakening the Giant Within, which is written by Tony Robbins. This book talks about the ways of mastering your destiny in both emotional and physical ways. The first one is emotional mastery. Humans have a variety of emotions from anger to sadness to happiness. However, the author says that the human mind has two main emotions, pleasure and pain. Examples of activities that provide too much pleasure are binge watching Netflix, playing too much video games, and drinking too much alcohol. Therefore, we can conclude that activities that provide too much pleasure and no pain do not create any growth for any individual at all. On the other hand, what would happen if you put someone in a lot of pain and little pleasure? Making the person feel a lot of pain, they will become mentally depressed and lose the motivation to do things anymore. Some examples of this are continuously studying for lots of hours without rest or working too hard without giving your body any rest days. Even though in the short term this may seem to cause a lot of growth. However, in the long term, this will cause the person's motivation to heavily decrease. As seen in the last two previous cases, we know that an individual needs balance in both pain and pleasure to succeed in life. So, how do we do it then? To succeed, we use a master system called NAC. NAC is a way that utilizes 6 master steps to change. Let's take trying to get a better grade, for example. The first step is to decide what you want and what's preventing you from having it now. Now, for getting a better grade, you want your average score in all your subjects to be 88. Some factors that may be preventing you from getting a good grade are playing too much video games, not enough study time, or spending too much time with your girlfriend. Now that means you have to sacrifice something to get better grades. As the saying goes, you can't have your cake and eat it too. The second step is to get leverage and associate massive pain with that not changing now and massive pleasure with the experience of changing now. In this case, we are going to feel massive pain from watching YouTube all day to studying mathematics for 2 to 4 hours a day. This may seem very hard at first, but as the saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This leads to the third step, interrupting the limiting pattern. We need to take steps to stop watching or at least reduce the time for watching YouTube. Some ways of this are putting screen time or deleting the YouTube app entirely from your own. Eliminating distraction leads to the fourth step, which is creating a new empowering alternative. An example of this is studying for 1.5 hours every day after getting home from school, or doing it 2 hours every day. By replacing it with an alternative habit, you will no longer slack off and actually do the work. The fifth step is to continually do the activity until it becomes automated. In this case, we are going to study for 1.5 hours for 30 days. Then it becomes a habit. The final step is to test it. If it works well, then continue. If it doesn't work well, you may have to start binge watching YouTube again. The second aspect of your destiny was physical. First, we have to define two keywords. The two keywords are health and fitness. Health means how immune your body is to diseases. On the other hand, fitness is the ability to achieve a specific activity, fast or strong, such as running or fighting. This means that a person can have health but not fitness, and vice versa. Which is better? It is a no brainer that we need both of them. However, the author says that we need to get healthy before becoming fit. The best way is to do aerobic exercises, not anaerobic exercises. Aerobic exercises are exercises that are long and slow, whereas anaerobic exercises are short and fast. So, what exactly determines this? Our heart rate determines this. So to compute your ideal heart rate, we need to do 180 minus your age. This is going to be your ideal heart rate. Any exercise which goes below becomes aerobic. Any exercise which goes higher becomes anaerobic. Therefore, for people who want to become healthy, you have to start running miles to get into shape. By becoming mentally and physically stronger, people gain the ability to change their destiny. In this example, having a good grade will ultimately lead to a better university and a better career. Having a better health will protect you from COVID 19, a flu, and help you live a long life. That's all, folks. Thanks for listening and hit the like button and subscribe. This is a list of cliches I use.